Two new films will open up the box office this weekend. Our movie critic, Erik Childress, the founder of the Movie Madness podcast, has his eyes on the movies and the money for us. Hello to you, Erik.
Hi, Angie.
The new Alien Romulus film managed to snag the top spot away from Deadpool and Wolverine, which was on a hot run. How do you sum that up for the Alien franchise?
It's a pretty good, if I might say, unspectacular start for Romulus. There are wild, variant opinions on Romulus, ranging from it being a slickly made, old-school approach to the material to it being so old school that it just copied big moments from all the other films. Now, Romulus got off to a $108+ million worldwide launch last weekend, which is a solid start for an $80 million budgeted film, and should be able to hit its profit margin. Now, the two films below Romulus last weekend have already done that, and then some. Deadpool and Wolverine is now over $545 million domestic and $1.14 billion for 31st best all time. Not bad for the husband of Blake Lively, whose film It Ends With Us hit $100 million this week and is headed for at least $150 million in North America.
This weekend, the reboot of a comic book entity kicks off with The Crow. Could that take the top spot?
Lionsgate has taken a new franchise shot with The Crow, based on the comic series that infamously received an adaptation back in 1994, where an on-set accident took the life of star Brandon Lee. Now, Bill Skarsgård, who played Pennywise in the It films, dons the role of Erik Draven, reborn after him and his girlfriend are murdered with a chance for revenge. The film is directed by Rupert Sanders, who gave us the creative duds of Snow White and the Huntsman and the live-action Ghost in the Shell. Now, this one is not even being screened for press, so we can tell how much the studio thinks about the film, given they just pulled the same stunt with Eli Roth's Borderlands, which is now one of the biggest bombs of the year. Now, there may be some curiosity if people know it exists, but I am not anticipating big numbers.
Well, now here's a look at the directorial debut of Zoe Kravitz. Her new film is called Blink Twice.
We're going to my island for a few days. Do you guys want to come?
This is crazy. Did we just jet off to a billionaire's island with a bunch of strangers? No, he's not a stranger. He's Slater King.
What can you tell us about this one?
On the other hand, Blink Twice is a thriller from director Zoe Kravitz about a resort retreat causing a distorted reality for all those invited to join by a shady billionaire played by Channing Tatum. Reviews were allowed to be released last week, and so far they are mostly positive. The release by Amazon MGM may also be one that comes in lower than $10 million, but if you need something to see this weekend, this appears to clearly be the better choice of the two.
What films make your movie stars list of what to see this weekend, Erik?
Well, I do like Alien Romulus, and Inside Out 2 is still out there. And if you can find the movie Sing Sing in your area, I highly recommend that as one of the strongest films of the year to date. Now, another movie to be on the lookout for is opening a limited release this weekend is called Between the Temples. I saw the film at Sundance this year, and this is Nathan Silver's film about a cantor played by Jason Schwartzman who develops a friendship with his grade school music teacher played by Carol Kane when she becomes his bat mitzvah student. It's a very charming, sometimes very funny, and occasionally comically uncomfortable film. And of course, if you are staying at home, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, is available on Max right now. Do check that out. It may not have found its audience in theaters, but it should now because it absolutely is one of the best cinematic experiences of the year.
Erik, we love it when you bring us several options. Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.